Alright, so one event on ticket number 2 of level 3 is done, and let's now move onwards, of course, to our second event on ticket number 2 of level 3, which is called Out of Time, where the circuit we are going to is Coyote Rage, and I've already used all 3 rally cars up to this point, so at the moment I've got no idea on which vehicle I should use. Unless there's a spare one. Oh, okay, there is a spare one. So, I've already used the Surger, the Gagliano, and the Renegade. And yeah, let's now use this one. The Ozutsu Ronin. Interesting name for a rally car. And I honestly don't know for sure which one this looks like, but oh my god, this thing comes in pink. I might actually use this. Yes, let's drive in pink. In the Ozutsu Ronin. I think that's how you say it, or Ozutsu Ronin, I think. 5 ways to drive faster in a rally car. 1. Use exit power. Slow down for the big bends, then accelerate out. 2. Use the boost on straights. 3. Avoid the mud as you lose your grip. 4. Use the handbrake to power slide a lot. 5. Don't drive like a dried up turd. Well, unfortunately for you, game, I am a big, huge, stinking turd when it comes to driving with these AI, because the only thing they really want to do with me is attempt to destroy me every time I overtake them. But anyways, we have 12 opponents in this race, back at Coyote Rage once again. It's fair to say this is clearly the event we have raced at the most in this game so far. And I should not have gone down in the mud, but I just chose to anyway, because I wanted to avoid the carnage happening right in front of me, and someone just wrecked themselves right behind me, as of which I am now currently up into the lead until I roll over, and now I'm down to 3rd. After making the manoeuvre to use my boost tank to get me back up into contention. And it only took me 54 seconds to complete the first lap. And I think this is probably the first time up to this point where I've actually driven a rally car here at Coyote Rage. I think that's what the case is. That could have easily gone a lot worse than I thought it was going to go. But yeah, something tells me that was probably not the beneficial move to make. Anyways. At least I can say the competition is not too far ahead of me, and as long as I don't trip over myself again on the final lap, then I might be able to make my way up the order, because these AI are also having quite a difficult time getting around this circuit at the moment, and holy shit! 2 cars just destroyed themselves right at the side and in front of me. Oh my god. I have no idea how I was not involved in either of those. Well, one of them was right beside me, but the other one was right in front of me, so yeah, you know. Still, I do not know how I avoided the second one. And just like that, I am back up into the lead, ahead of the 2 racing trucks. And all I have to do now is try and win. And this might be the first level 3 event I've actually won on my first attempt. But can I do it? Yes, I can. By less than... sorry, by 1 1/4 seconds. Now let's focus on the thumbnail. Still, I did not think I was going to win that on my first attempt. That's probably the first time in level 3 that I've actually won an event on my first attempt. I was not expecting that to happen. But anyways, there we go. Let's see if I can manage to get something reasonable. Well, not necessarily many images, but yeah, it'll do. So, the classification order here at Coyote Rages, I won by 1¼ seconds ahead of the Marshal. Then in 3rd position was Bob Fawley, making it a double podium for the Patriot Surger. Then in 4th position we had Miss Dread ahead of Laura Gibbons and Travis Ryan, rounding out the top 6. And then for the bottom 6 we had Dmitry Molotov ahead of Andrei Svoboda. Then it was Kerry Hill in 9th position ahead of Chloe Maka, Gaston Pillion, and at the back we had Darius Zavorsky. And a total of just... is this less or over than... okay, just less than 3 seconds being the margin of victory from 1st to 12th. So I think it's fair to say that was a hugely competitive race. And now we should have one event left. Okay, so one event left on this ticket, and then we can move on to ticket number 3. 2 events are down, and still 1 to go. Peril. Coming up next.